Hey, it's Tom. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Page Turning Tuesdays. We're just about done with chapter 15, and then it's chapter 16 and 17, and we're done with the first book. We just covered why the title of the book series is called Don't Call Me Jupiter. My mom, I let her call me Jupiter for a while, but then she did it in front of my friends, and I kind of put my foot down and said, I'm not Jupiter. So we had it out, and she's agreeing to call me Tom. To her, life is an undiscovered game. Mare lives in a traceless stream and cloud experience, longing to be one with Mother Nature, floating in the wind. I'm bound to live a more traditional life here on Earth. It'll be a lifelong, complex game with plenty of rules and surprises, good and bad. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but as long as you're enjoying playing, then you can at least find it interesting and learn something along the way. Then you're winning no matter what. Sometimes it's dark and overwhelming, but if you can endure the pain, it makes you appreciate the beautiful and amazing things even more. I'll never underestimate the influence my mother has had on me. I love her deeply, and for so many reasons, instilling a love and appreciation of nature into my soul, encouraging me to be empathetic and compassionate. I love that she taught us to be open-minded, respectful, and to appreciate diversity. She exposed us to the arts, music, world religions, organic foods, and the multifaceted miracle of life itself. She opened my mind to believing in the power of the people and ourselves. My brother, sisters, and I felt like we could save the whales and make the world a better place. She taught us that we have a voice, that protesting peacefully is sometimes necessary. I will always love her anything is possible approach to life. But there was bad craziness too. I'm old enough to question our premature exposure to drugs, the unwanted sexual advances my sisters are confronted with, the lack of boundaries we're afforded, and our mother's egocentric lifestyle, including her constant absenteeism. She shaped our childhood into something out of the ordinary, which I'm truly grateful for, but honestly, it was only because she prioritized her life over ours. She taught us to always question authority, which she learned from Peggy, and ironically, that includes herself. And I had reached the age where that's exactly what I did. So that was kind of a pivotal moment of breaking away from Mare and her lifestyle, even at a pretty young age. I think I go on to talk about in book 2 or book 3 about how I developed an attitude of opposite. So sometimes my mom would say, you don't need to go to college. The real experience is just in living life. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to college. Chapter 16, February 12th, 1997. Dr. Robin asks, how are you feeling today? Not good. Rough night. Didn't get much sleep, I say. A lot on your mind? That, and I pulled my neck. Ouch, that's never good. It took me a while to get out of bed today. I could barely move my head. I took a long, hot shower, which helped, but I'm still in pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tom. Well, if you can, try and relax now. I can't really take a day off. People are depending on me. But you can't push yourself too hard either. We all have limits. So true. This morning I wasn't sure I could drive to work safely. I still have a headache, but it's starting to get better. Well, you can relax now. Close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. Sounds good. The room is quiet. I can hear myself thinking of what I'll say next. As I become even more relaxed, it seems like we're already talking. I hear both our voices clearly, even though I know I'm not moving my mouth. Then, sliding further away, I begin a semi-conscious dream where I'm answering her questions perfectly, with concise, succinct insights, and about things generally impossible to articulate. I'm stirring up the deepest emotions inside with every word of my artfully crafted answers. It doesn't feel like I'm completely asleep or that this stage lasts for very long. When I open my eyes and turn towards Dr. Robin, I'm guessing I had my eyes closed for 5 or 10 minutes at the most. That must have felt good, she says. Was I asleep? How long? Robin flips her wrist and glances at her watch. About 40 minutes. Seriously? That long? Wow, I guess I really needed that. I'm sure you did. I'm glad you were able to fully relax. We still have a few minutes left. Do you feel like talking today? We don't have to. I do. Big surprise, right? I'm in Cliff's garage, packing what little I have into grocery bags, a backpack, and a medium-sized Jolly Green Giant cardboard box. Mayor called with the news I had been so desperate to hear. I rented a townhouse apartment right off Covell Boulevard near the high school. Pack up your shit, my son. Charlie's coming for you in a half an hour. You're coming home. A townhouse apartment sounds perfectly exotic to me. This is overwhelming good news, and I begin to cry with relief. I get off the phone and dash into the garage. Now my hands are shaking, not from the cold, but with excitement, and I can't wipe the beaming smile off my face. I've been living in this shithole for the last 67 days. I look around, taking in the musty space one last time. It's a despicable dump. Still, I have to accept that it provided shelter, and I did meet some interesting people, including a nearly naked woman on Christmas Eve. I suppose where I was, it really didn't matter. I would have been miserable in a palace if it was without my family. That was the core struggle for me. We belong together, and all that matters now is that it's over and we're about to be together again. We'll leave it off there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time on another Page Turning Tuesday with Tom. Take care of yourselves.